dating, the word itself, I hate it. Like, I hate the word itself. It's like dating. It's just like, it feels like a forced interaction. It's like, it's so weird to me that people are like meeting each other and then be like, hey, let's go on a date. And I'm feeling you out and I'm feeling you out. Maybe we'll fucking have the rest of our lives together. It's just such an odd. I almost prefer the old school style of you hitting me over the head and I wake up and you're there in the cave.
What old school is that?
I don't know.
Pretty old. Caveman style.
Like, yeah.
Welcome to On the Apps. I'm Julian, a stand-up comic in New York City. This is
Robin Richardson, an attorney in New York City, Julian's wife.
Yeah.
Wow, you're an attorney?
I am.
No shit.
Oh, yes.
That's great.
And we are here with,
It's Jessica Levin. Hey, man.
We were just talking about the lines. No, I completely agree. There's a photo booth. I've complained about this all the time. That's right. It's like this super TikTok friendly thing. It's a photo booth, $8 a thing. There's
I already
a line of
hate
100
the beginning
people.
of that sentence already, so I'm already out.
Everyone's on, and it's 100 people. And I was trying to promote for this show, and I was like, there's 100 people at this photo booth on a Saturday. Like, why'd you come to New York to go to a photo booth? I'm like, please come to my show, and no one wants to come to my show.
Wait a minute, what is it? One of those analog photo booths? So, you know Chris Metcalf?
Yeah.
He bartends at a place called Ripples. It rips. And there was a people, I don't know if it was a convention, but there are nerds, and what they do is they go around like scavenger hunt going to analog.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm wondering if that was them.
It might have been.
Because they've been going around, like, they came into his bar, and this one chick was cool. I got to give it to her. She's like, yo, here's $20. We're not here going to drink. We're just here for the photo booth, but take $20.
That's nice.
And I was like, that's class.
Classy.
That's a classy broad right there. Because people are cheap asses.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that pisses me off. I hate cheap people. I have a
agree.
big thing about, like, especially when you don't tip right. It's like such, I can't believe women are fucking dudes that don't tip right. That is such a red flag. So, but they were using that photo booths. But there's like a whole, like everything. It's like everyone's got to be like, oh, Pikachu. It's like everything has to be a fucking game. You can't just go to a bar and have a drink and have a conversation. It's got to like, we got to wear certain colors and we got to make it a game, like SantaCon or some bullshit. Everyone's running out of ideas. I don't know. It's like, can't you just be a human?
This photo booth also, it's like, it's not even part of a bar. It's there every day. There's constantly a line.
It's just a photo booth out there?
It's literally just a photo booth.
And I went to
That's it.
put a hell yeah poster up there, and the guy was like, "You can't do that."
It's like,
Is there a guy there? There's a guy there that does this?
Dude, yeah, I guess. I thought I would have no problem because I was like, who's manning the photo booth?
Yeah, who's manning the photo
And he
booth?
pops out of nowhere. I was like, what are you doing? And I was like, what the fuck?
It's also,
Holy
it's
shit.
Lower East Side. Like, everything is covered in posters, wheat paste, stickers, like,
Right.
the sanctity of the line.
No.
Don't put up your comedy, your poster. Oh, no.
I just think it's so funny. I'm starting to think, like, because I love shit like, this is what I do. Like in New York will find an ecosystem of some sort. You know, like when 9/11 happened, the next day they were selling snow globes with Twin Towers in it. Like they
Really?
Oh, they don't
God
skip
damn.
a beat. Bro, it was like, did everyone get ready for this? It was just insane. Like right the next day, souvenirs were fucking packing heat and it was just like all over the place. Like when you go to a concert and outside you see these dudes like
Oh, yeah.
selling t-shirts. It's like, dude, I know you don't listen to Nine Inch Nails.
Well, they were dudes.
But thanks for the shirts, dude.
They were
Some
like-
fell off a truck and you're selling them. I like that.
You see that video of they were like these black teens selling Trump merch at the Jan 6 rally, and they were like,
I love that.
gotta hustle.
I love the hustle.
Yeah.
I love that. When I see kids with water bottles, I buy one. I'm like, good for you, man. I did good for you. I love that kind of hustle. I don't want to lose that part.
That's what I get mad when we get like over-regulated with stuff. There's this lady who sells tamales near our place in Bushwick,
Yeah.
and like perfect, amazing. And then I see cops rounding people up, kicking people out. I'm like, she's selling tamales. Like,
Oh, dude,
And these
yeah.
tamales are dope.
we want those things.
Yeah, that's what New York is and really, really was. Now, the corporatization, I don't know if that's a word of it all, is getting so out of hand. Like, we're just talking, like, people used to move here because they wanted to be artists, dancers, like, you know, Madonna and all those freaking people. And then now it's like, I can't wait to move to New York to work for Google. And it's like, what do you, no, like nerds. I just,
Yeah.
the nerds have taken over and it's all like, everything's got to be like, you know, corporatized. Everything's got to be produced by something and there's nothing really cool anymore. Like, I feel like there's no underground scene anymore.
Well, you see, like, I see all these pop-ups where it's always some advertising thing. It's always some company
Yes.
doing it, and it's like, I get that. I guess that's their marketing budget, is what they're doing. But I'm like, this is lame.
It's
Like,
lame, and it's all these influencers, and I think those people need to be deported. They're not influencing shit. Like they have no like
taste.
cultural awareness. They have
Yeah.
no taste. They have no vibe. They have nothing. It's just
Nothing.
like really plastic. I find everything sanitized and boring as hell.
There was a article, I think maybe in the New York Times recently, something about the like West Village girl, and they're all the same. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
all just like they're a ponytail.
Wannabe Sex in the City shit.
Yeah, kind of, but more boring.
More boring,
like,
yeah.
They're just going around in their like ASOS leggings, white tank tops, ponytails. They all do, some high-powered job or not high-paying job in like tech or something. And they want to live in this area so that they can all be influencers together. And I just think they should just all be in the suburbs.
What are they influencing? Matcha?
Just each other.
I just don't understand.
It's genuinely that. It's matcha. It's like, and none of it, like, go find a new drink. There are so many amazing things to drink in the city.
Don't understand that you don't have the self-awareness that you're being a tool. Like, what happened? Like, you don't have a cringe radar?
No
like,
shame.
you don't have, like, you're
No
like,
shame at all.
And, like, there's not a part of you, like, I hate myself right now. Like, when I do things for comedy, I'm like, I want to punch myself in the fucking face. And none of these people have that. I'm enamored by the delusion they have.
It is wild that they do it,
wild.
but it's like, we have to do it for comedy. And
I hate it. I hate it.
And then they're like, I'm like, you're doing this intentionally. You don't need to do this for your middle management job. You don't have to rise the ranks. You can just...
It's because of the democratization of shit, and everyone wants their 15 minutes. And it's like, dude, not all of you should. Some of you should be just bankers.
Yeah.
And make your money, and you go on your cruises. You know what I'm saying? And then you go, like, you go comedy, and you go, ha, ha, ha. And that's it. All right? That's it. You don't have to be like, this is my dog, Terry. I'm from Illinois. Go line night. Like, shut up.
This is my opinion on everything. Let me put it out there for consumption.
Right.
No, you're going to make me feel insecure about all the reels I have to post all the time.
But that's different than what they are selling, which is just like spend money on vapid, stupid, without taste bullshit.
They also lie because every single video I'll see on Instagram of like, this pizza place, oh my God, it's incredible. And then I go and it's like, it's fine.
Let's
That's what I'm
talk
saying.
about Prince Street Pizza.
Yeah,
it's just a slice shop.
I just think it's a slice shop.
It's
I don't
just
want to
a
knock.
slice
Good,
shop.
make your money, boys. But like, I
they're
don't.
fantastic.
Make your money. But I just don't understand. Like, I went there and I was like, what is like, Also, I'm spoiled because as a kid, I mean, we used to go to John's on Bleecker all the time. As a kid, I grew up like my dad's
you're
from the
from New
Bronx. No, I was born in Jersey. My dad's from the Bronx. My mom's from Manhattan. So I used to just come to the city a lot. And I moved here when I was like full time when I was 18.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's pretty much, that's it.
So, then I moved around a lot, but I've been back and forth since I was 18. Like, I lived in Woodside, I lived in Sunnyside, I lived in Astoria for a while in the 90s. Actually, Mark Maron used to live there when I was there.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Yeah, I used to see him on the train when I was in college. But yeah, so I've been around for a minute, But when in the Bronx, I had my aunt that lived off of Fordham Road, or she did live near Morris Park, I think. And we used to go up there. There's red sauce joints up there that make great slices, So I always, So I've been spoiled. But this whole era of like, I got the pepperoni cups, and it's like when I see that means it's good. It's like you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about,
You
man.
don't know. They're also like, they're 2021 and they're like, this is the best taco I've ever had. And
Yeah,
you're like,
it's like
you've had 10 tacos. in your life.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
That's my other main problem. It's like I don't mind. I like youth. I still act like I'm a child, but I don't understand the. I feel like it's false confidence.
Oh, I've seen 20-year-old TikTokers giving skincare advice. I'm like, your advice is wake the fuck up. Go outside.
Exactly. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, you're in that era. Like, I never washed my face when I was 20 or 21. I never did that. I was getting hammered. I'd woke up. I would wear my makeup going to bed. Like, I didn't, have a routine. And now they're 21. They're like, I have a routine. I put rice milk in my face. And they've already are getting Botox. I talk about it as my bit. These bitches are getting Botox. They're 23 years old. I'm like, this is a 40 and plus fucking thing. I'm not even planning on, I don't want to get, I'm not messing with this. That freaks me out. I've seen the Meg Ryan effect. I've seen shit. Also, Amazon's wife, that bitch. Have you? She looks disgusting.
Yeah.
She looks disgusting. I don't know what these. At 23, you're doing that now. What are you gonna look like when you're 50, dude? It's gonna be like the mask from Silence of the Lambs, where the guy's taking the skin off of bitches and wearing them. It's weird, man.
The craziest thing about when you see those faces too is just knowing how much money they cost. Because one vial is it's not much. It's not enough to look insane, and that's almost $1,000.
That is really.
One vial of what?
One vial of filler. So if you put one vial in your lips, it would be a little. It's about a teaspoon.
So what's the difference between filler and Botox?
So filler is like that's what makes you, that's what gives you the big lips,
the
that's
duck
what
face.
gives you the crazy thing. And then Botox is what gives you the very, very tight forehead and the high eyebrows. My Botox is just kicking in today.
Oh, you have it?
I have it.
How old are you?
I'm 41 on Sunday.
You look good. Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
41.
Oh, wow.
But it is like, And also Botox is much cheaper.
Is it?
But also,
Much cheaper.
Botox, at least, like, the theory is to, like, reduce wrinkles, whatever, but the filler thing, that's just a whole different look.
Yeah.
That's not even, like, trying to reverse
So they're
aging.
just putting shit in your shit.
Yeah, it's hyaluronic acid, and they make it in different thicknesses, and they just pump your face full of it, and it migrates. It doesn't stay anywhere. It's not like there's anything in your lips or your cheeks.
I like how you said that word migrates, because I just imagine it's like,
Go check out the city.
So then you have to constantly keep the upkeep, right?
You have to constantly keep the upkeep, and not only that, because it doesn't actually dissolve that much. You have to dissolve it and then put more in.
Okay.
And dissolving it also costs fucking money. And it's like,
God, wow, dude, this is a lot of work.
I think no one should do filler.
But then at least you get to look like the MAGA woman. That's what you need to look like. It's so weird. That's become like a fashion. It's so weird.
Well, yeah, it is. If you look at like I went to Dubai, all these bitches were getting that shit done, and Brazil, like they all do. That's like their cultural thing. And I was just like, but to me, aesthetically, you look awful.
Yeah.
But over there, I don't know. I don't know what people. I don't get the mind frame of that whole shit. And not for nothing. I don't know. I'm 44. I don't have anything. I'm starting. The only thing I'm doing, I'm taking GLP-1s now.
What are those?
Like the fucking shoot fat and melt the fat off stuff.
Is that a like semaglutide?
Yeah, semaglutide shit like that. I'm doing that.
Does it make you feel really sick?
Not this. I take Mounjaro. And it's rocking it then.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'll get like a little sick when I first get the dosage, and then as the week progresses, it's fine. But I'm also working out. I'm also doing nutritionist shit. So I'm not just doing that and being like, Oreos. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Well, even if you were, that's like that. Like, I just don't think there's anything wrong with people like deciding to take
Right.
Yeah, it's your fucking body. Like, you want to get an abortion? I don't care. You want to do drugs?
Well, that's the thing. I don't give a shit about any of that shit. That thing. Just the Botox annoys me because it's like, especially when 23-year-olds are getting it, and it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, especially because they're selling, like, it's constantly being sold to you.
But that's when it's like annoyed. Like, I'm a contrarian to a fault. Like, I used to want to get a tattoo, and then everyone and their mother started getting tattoos, and I'm like, I can't get a tattoo now. You've ruined the joy for me. Like, you know what I mean?
Somebody tell me not to do it.
A librarian has a tear tattoo, and I'm like, what are we doing here, kids? Like, what? So I'm like, now I can't get one, because everyone and their mother has one. You can't move to Detroit or Bushwick without having one.
That's true.
And so that fad's gone. So it's like, I've always been that way. So if I see someone that's like trying to sell me, I'm like, there's no more, I feel like, fuck you. Like, there's none of this now. It's all like, everyone's like, okay, go. It's like, I don't get, like, all that shit. Like, the Taylor Swift shit. Like, I just don't understand that Kool-Aid kind of thinking.
You mean like when everyone's doing the same thing?
Yeah. Like if you look at bitches now, I sometimes see them, like, you all look the same. They're shopping from the same TikTok
It's
stock.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Like,
they're getting the same highlights. They're getting the same, like, face thing. They're getting the same, like, face structure, the same filler. I'm like, what? You guys are looking, you're cloning one
You're
another.
talking about Gen Z or later on?
Just bitches in general.
Yeah,
I don't even know. I just see it across the board, dude. Bitches are just all trying to assimilate. Even dudes. It's like everyone. And I believe it or not, I like fashion. I just always been too fat to fucking wear shit that I like. So but I grew up with like House of Style, like You're My Clothes, like MTV, Cindy Crawford, all those bitches. That was my era.
That was so cool.
It was, they were all like cool. Kathy Ireland, like Sports Illustrated and shit. And I used to like love that stuff, and I used to love fashion. So I still kind of keep up with it, even though the magazines suck now. The photography used to be so great. Like from Vogue and stuff, it used to really have an artistic flair to it. Now it's so mundane.
It's very boring.
I don't know. There's
monochrome
ads. It's like all ads.
It's all ads.
There's like
all ads.
4 articles in this
thing. It's really ridiculous. Like even Playboy used to have good ads.
Yeah.
Like good articles in journalism and stuff like that. It's just the quality of shit is just shit.
Everything's shit.
It's shit. It's shit.
And like we were saying, everything is an ad. I don't know why this bothered me the other day, but I saw Beyonce in a Levi's ad. And for some reason, it made me so angry that it's like, you're already rich. Like, you get to do your art for a living.
I'm over Beyonce too, dude. I'm going to say it here right now. I'm done. Listen, I get it, black women.
Cool.
But, like, she's just a Taylor, like, they're all commodities now. They're making their money.
If you're a billionaire, you're evil.
To me. It's just like,
You could be billionaire.
And if she said shit about Palestine, not shit. I haven't heard shit about that.
She hasn't said shit about it.
She hasn't said shit. So everyone go fuck themselves.
And they have all this money, and they're told, like, you'll lose 20%. They're like, well, I can't do that. And it's like, okay, so you have
can't
so
afford,
much.
Yeah, exactly.
You have all the money. You can just do your art all the time.
You could just
That's
be an
the freedom.
artist. Yeah.
That's the freedom. If I had that kind of money.
You are one of the 8 people in the world who can do that.
Yeah, like what's her face? Bill Gates' ex-wife. What's her name?
Yeah.
Melinda, right?
How she's off doing charity shit.
She's
now.
doing charity. She's like, I made bills. Now I'm gonna I'm gonna do charity shit and do what the fuck I want.
These rich people are all miserable.
Oh, she does too.
Yeah, all she does is just give her.
It's so funny because like these guys get divorced, and then the wife is like, I'm gonna show you what you can do with money.
Right.
And then but the guys don't do it. Like this Jeff Bezos, he's off trying to go to
He's
Spain.
like, I'm gonna red Venice. Actually,
I believe a lot of things. Poverty is a sickness. I think being fat is a sickness. It's kind of those things that never leave you. Like I always would be a fat person in my head, even when I lose the weight, it'll always be there. And I think dudes that don't fuck before they're 22 or 21, that always sticks to them.
And they got to make every money in the world.
And they got to make all of it, and that never leaves them. And they're just constantly like have no idea how to deal with women. They don't know how to talk to women. They don't know they don't know the sexual, like they don't know that kind of, they don't know socialization. Like dudes that don't, like I'm over the quiet, soft dudes. Like you can't talk to a human, then I don't feel like fucking with you. I don't care.
I used to like those guys, and
I did too.
I was like, oh, they're shy, they're weird. I get them.
Yeah, me too.
I can get them, and they're not gonna cheat.
That's the '90s shit. That's just the '90s shit that we were raised with. Because then they also had the mystique.
John Cusack guy.
Yeah, kind of. And it's also like they had the manic pixie girlfriend that's like, I'm crazy and I don't know what to do, but I want to play with a cupcake and then dance and then follow me around. I'm just so whimsical and weird. And I might cut myself. And it's like, oh, how cute, Garden State. And then you put that's basically it. She wears a helmet because she's got epilepsy. Yeah. It's like, oh, wow.
I'm a 10, but I wear a helmet.
I know, exactly. I know, really? And then I make a face, and then you put that song behind it. What's the fucking band name?
It's one of those
bands. What's that band? Oh, my God, what were they fucking called? God damn it. But that soundtrack.
That whole soundtrack was
the whole soundtrack. And it's just like, and you close up and just looking at you. And punch in, and it's just like, I know, exactly, seriously. She doesn't fart. She doesn't fart. She doesn't, she's just mentally like, oh my God, the outside world is so big.
Like, it was the 90s. She wasn't even autistic. She was just epileptic.
She was epileptic. Yeah, she just had epilepsy.
Who is the person you're describing? What's the movie?
It was Natalie Portman
in
Garden
State.
Zach Braff. It's like, seriously.
I've seen it a long time ago, but I can't remember it. But you're talking about like a manic pixie, or you're just saying like...
So there was a stock character of a chick. They also did like Elizabethtown. There was all these movies that came out where the chick was like either dying of cancer or had some ailment or something, where the outside world, and she's just a gentle creature, and she likes to paint with flowers or some stupid weird shit.
Whimsical shit.
Yeah, whimsical shit. And it's just like, but they're manic depressive, so they're highs and lows. And it's just like, and then they sing songs, and it's like, don't you like operas? And it's like, you go to their house, and it's like, they have all this shit, and they're wearing a tiara, and then let's play house. And it's like
they're weird.
They're weird. They're not growing up. They're stunted. They're stuck in a 14-year-old girl's bedroom, and dudes are like attracted to that.
Yeah. Well, there was you'd meet girls who wanted to fit into that niche, and they'd just say that their profiles are like, I'm just weird. I'm just crazy.
Yes,
and I'm like...
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Annoying.
Yeah, you're not weird. Yeah. You are psycho. Yeah. That's what you are. And you're not taking responsibility for your shit.
If somebody put that in and then you show up and they just are weird.
Yes.
They're just you show up and they're licking their own arm or
exactly. Yeah. Really weird.
I brought my chameleon.
And you're like,
exactly.
This isn't performative. This is
you're like, oh, you are
That's
weird.
what it is. It's all performative. Yeah. Just like the soft boys performative, or dudes that pretend to read on the train.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You
know what I mean?
No, the performative male.
The performative male. Yeah.
I never read, pretend or otherwise. Okay, Robin, I'll never perform.
Seriously. It's just that whole thing. And that's what I feel like everything's now is performative. I think everyone doesn't know, they're feeling constantly, there's the real world fucked it up. I remember the first real world, it was normal, it was just regular people, and none of them had makeup, it was just really raw dog shit. As it progressed, and with social media and shit, everyone's ready for their close-up.
Yeah.
Everyone has makeup on. Everyone has this. It's like, but I'm authentic. It's like, no, you're not authentic.
No, you're not. You were actually cast for this show because you already have an Instagram following.
Exactly. So it's like, there's nothing authentic about you. So everything is performative that people, I don't even know if they know what's real anymore or are going to fight for what is real.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be filtered through something. There's no casual post. Although I do think what I've heard is that Gen Z is kind of reversing it.
That's great.
Because I think millennials, we were the ones who for the most part, everything we had to post was perfect, and it was
look nice, good lighting,
and they're the ones who do TikTok videos like that, and they look natural. Whereas I'm I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a later millennial. I'm on the cusp of millennial, and what's the other one? Gen X.
The one no one talks about, the Gen X.
Yeah, I feel like we're left out of a lot of conversations because it was a small minority. Because we got fucked because we got dealt with. We had the Columbine, the first, the OG school shooting, into Enron, which was guys ripping off California for electricity and totally fucking oil money and getting Bush in office and all the Bush people, into the housing collapse. Oh, we had 9/11 too.
Yeah, don't forget 9/11 and the Iraq War.
And the Iraq War. And so it was just one thing after another. And meanwhile this was going on, I mean, I do blame the fact that no one retired. So we have the Nancy Pelosi's that of the world that are still like, and they're not dying or leaving.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not dying.
I don't know why they're not dying.
Our healthcare system is maybe too good.
Well, I don't think it's good. It's good for the rich.
Yeah, it's good for them,
and these people that are in power are not dying. So it's
who's
just
that other Democratic politician who has like the breathing tube? The canister, and they wheel her in, at like the cannibal that's come, and then they pop her down, and then she does a vote, and then and everyone's like, what are you doing?
Dianne Feinstein basically died like in office.
Maybe that is Dianne. Is that what I'm talking about?
Maybe that was her.
Yeah. She was basically a corpse. I mean,
a corpse.
She was a Biden.
You'd see Mitch McConnell walk around, and Mitch McConnell would just like Dracula.
Neck. Yeah, seriously, that guy. I mean, even Trump now. That guy looks like he had a stroke. Like he was like after like it's. First off, I think between 40 and 70, you could be president. After 70, you're done. Your brain is not working. My mother's up there.
Be here later.
No, and
Why
it's
do
like,
you care?
And also, you're not a part of the real world when you're 70. You're not fucking doing anything.
What do you care?
What do you care? Like, go golfing.
This?
Like, you don't want to do that. Like, right.
It's weird when
it's
people
weird.
don't want to retire.
Like, don't go away. I can't wait. I don't want to work.
So, to want to be president is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's
you
already
are
crazy,
like
yeah.
that is out of it.
That's
You are a social.
And especially because anyone who's president was probably already rich.
Yeah.
All these rich people who aren't out there on jets just having sex with models, like everyone gives like Leo shit or whatever. It's like that's what you should be doing. If you're rich, that's what you should be doing.
I think about that a lot. I'm like, Leo, you want to fucking try? Go for it, bro. I don't care. Like, I really don't give a shit. And he doesn't like. I don't see him flaunt it. He just fucking does what he wants.
Yeah.
And you know what? And every part he does slaps.
Yeah. He keeps.
I don't care. Yeah. I don't give a shit.
People make fun of him because he keeps doing good movies. Everyone's like, it's fine, Leo. You can fucking. Good.
Leo, I don't care. It's all consensual, and she's like, whatever. And he doesn't want to like. Oh, I don't. I'm not threatened by that, dude.
No.
I'm not threatened by that. It doesn't bother me at all. And I was just thinking about that last night, funny enough, because I think he's in a new movie now.
Oh, yeah.
And I just think he's a stud. Like, I just want to hang with him. I just really want to do. I just want to hang with him. I want to be on an interview where it's Brad Pitt and Leo and I'm in the middle and I'm like, yeah.
I think, go on.
I think the main thing that people get really irritated with Leo about is that he's like a green guy, and then he's like a...
then he'll go to Burning Man?
Or then he flies private, or he's like... But that's your own fault for being like, Leo is the green movement. Leo is the model. You're never going to live his life. You're never, that's not the model. You don't follow his...
At least he's spending money on it. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Taylor's taking planes, and what is she?
Yeah, she's taking planes to the fucking grocery store.
Right. And what is she? Is she not giving back? I don't hear anything she does.
The one
I don't know
what
what
she does. Mind is that she's a feminist who didn't endorse Hillary Clinton. Not that I love Hillary Clinton, but didn't come out against Trump.
You mean Kamala?
No, she didn't. But even in 2016, she didn't come out against Trump.
It's crazy to me that she was famous then, because I'm like, was she voting?
No, she was famous. She was then.
Remember, she's a middle-aged pop star now, dude. Oh, like, we forget this. Yeah. She's in her 30s.
But the thing is, these people, they could be making music and doing fun stuff. Instead, it's so corporatized in a sense, she's constantly selling something.
Yes.
And I'm like, you're already so rich.
Yes.
During the Hillary era, though, that was when she was saying she wasn't a feminist.
Was she?
Oh, was she not?
Yeah, Beyonce was also. That was pre Me Too. It was it was weird for famous women who wanted to be normies to be like, yeah, I'm a feminist.
But
So what? You want to round up men and put them in camps?
Yeah.
But when Trump said grab him by the pussy, she could have said something. I mean, my point is but she appeals to this women empowerment thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then when she's going to lose money for it because of her Republican fan base, she didn't say anything.
And listen, I don't care. Just don't get involved at all. And I just would be like, just make your money and shut up. Then don't say shit. You know what I'm saying?
My point is make the money, but also just be creative and interesting.
There's always going to be people like that. I think back in the day, you had Britney Spears and she didn't do shit.
Yeah.
You know,
she was basically just a mentally ill child.
she was mentally. Those people like
they just worked her to death.
They did, and I never was into that. Like I was 18 when I think she got popular, and I do this on stage. I'm like I was doing drugs, so I was cool. So I didn't listen to her. Like I grew up like my era of New Kids on the Block and Debbie Gibson was when I was like 7. Mm-hmm. So by the time I was 18, I was listening to hip hop and like jam bands and.
Did Spice Girls get you?
No. I mean, I thought they were fun, but I wasn't like, I never, I was a weird kid. Also, I had older brothers. So my brother Jimmy was a big, huge Rolling Stones, The Who, 70s stuff, and KRS-One, and that's how, like, I found that stuff out. And my brother Matt was just, like, a jock, like, dude that's just, like, liked whatever's popular then, which would be Aerosmith and stuff like that. So because of that, no. So I didn't really get into any, like, in my teen years. No, you know who I was into? Tori Amos.
Oh, yeah.
I was into that bitch. I was more into those kind of bitches. Not even Anya DeFranco, but I loved Tori Amos, and I didn't like Jewel. I was like, I know. I was like, shut up.
She was the pop version of one. She wanted to be Tori Amos.
Tori Amos can actually play piano, and she wrote weird lyrics, and she just was a weird chick, and I liked that kind of shit. And I liked Nine Inch Nails when Pretty Hate Machine came out when I was like 1995, I think, 6 or something. I was blasting that, a lot of that. So I was into that. I wasn't into Britney Spears. I was into Nirvana. The funny thing is, Nirvana did that kick-ass video of them in a gymnasium. 4 years later, I get this fucking little tween. And the way they shot Britney, too, is so weird. If you look at the cover album, she's on her knees looking up.
And she was 15 or something.
Yeah, she was like 17.
The shit sometimes we think we haven't made progress. Then we look at what we were doing in 2003, and like...
I say this all the time, we have gotten better. As much as shit's fucked up, but we have gotten better. We have.
We were straight up like... She was 16 and it was like she was a sex symbol of a thing. And thank God I was 14 at the time, so it was allowed. But if you were a grown man watching Britney Spears,
you're disgusting. Well, how many probably think about this? How like on Epstein Island, you know that those posters were probably on some of those bitches' walls that were captive there. You know what I mean? They were listening. That was a soundtrack of like that was going on over there. And then you had Terry Richardson, who was a big photographer, which I hated his stuff.
He was like setting trends in photography.
He was big time, and he was disgusting. He's the ugliest dude you ever seen. He was a famous fashion photographer, but he was big in with Hannah Montana, bitch.
Yeah,
and Miley Cyrus, the cover of Britney Spears, and he would have them like, why don't you get naked? Like kind of like, I don't know, did he get Me Too'd? He should have.
He did get Me Too'd.
He did get Me Too'd? Yeah, he was disgusting.
Some of these guys slip into this niche where they're like, no, I'm an artist, and like, yeah, that's why I film women in my apartment with their feet off. Shoes off, and it's like, is that allowed? It's like, yeah, I'm different, and then it's like, me as well.
Julian actually had a very interesting encounter with an amateur photographer in college.
I basically got tricked into giving feet pics to someone.
No way.
I didn't know foot fetishes were a thing then. This is when I was like 20, and I now realize what it was. But I was walking in college, just down next to the class.
In his slutty little flip flops.
In flip flops, and a guy pulls me.
You little reefs, you little baddie.
But a guy goes, "Hey, I'm doing an art project. Can you help me out?" I was like, "Sure." I got nothing else, and he's like, "We're taking photos." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "But it's a feet," and I was like, "All right." And I was like, "Okay, well, go ahead." And he's like, "No, can you sit down?" I was like, "All right." And then I sit down and he's like, "Put your feet on here." And I was like, "Oh God." And then I take my flip flops off and he's like moving my feet. It takes him for like 10 minutes. He's like, "Okay, see ya." And I was like, that was strange. And then 10 years later, I was like, I think that guy has all my photos and he's jerking off to them.
Oh my God, that is
like,
funny,
let me get a look at those big size 13s.
But it would have been quick.
Now I'm looking at your feet. I'm like, are they like? How old were you?
I was like 20.
Oh,
but I thought he was going to be like, to take a quick snap, and then I was like, I'm so people pleasing. I was like, all right, and he's literally moving my feet, and I was inconvenienced. I didn't even think it was creepy.
Was this in the middle of the street, or was this
it was on a college campus, so it was like on one of the pathways. But it was outside.
How old was this person?
He would have been like 30.
Wow, dude.
You could do whatever you want in 2000.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you could do whatever you want in 2010.
That's
it was allowed.
so funny, dude.
You could stop a student and get him to take his little flip flops.
But literally, it wasn't until years later. I think I told that story, and someone's like, "Oh, so that was a foot fetish thing." I was like, "What?"
You didn't even realize it.
Oh.
That is so funny, dude. It's like you put that, you're like, that thing happened, and you put it right into the back of your brain. You're like, we're not going to even try to process this at all until 10 years later when you're talking about it, and you're like just sitting there, and it's like that meme with all these like numbers and the geometry, and you're like putting it together, and it's all floating around. And you're like, I was sexually harassed.
I'm definitely on some form. I think my face is in there too.
That's so funny,
it's like from the below. So
Julian has like a very niche underground group of fans that he will
That
never
don't even
know.
know.
people come up to me and go, I know you. I'm like, from comedy? They're like, no.
Yeah, is this in Australia?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny as shit, dude. That's fucking great.
And he
That's
got nothing
funny.
for it.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
that's crazy.
Robin had her shoes off in one of these episodes, and then had her feet up on a thing, and I was like, "You're just giving out free feet content, Robin."
Dude, feet. Something's going on with the feet thing because there's a couple people that podcast and they take their socks off for their Patreon, and people stay and pay for that to look at their feet.
Really?
Yeah, dude. There's a big. There's a
men
true
are
now,
as
guys.
much as I love being a man, we are pathetic. Like,
kind of, sort of. It's like dudes are cursed with their dick. I mean, because I think if I had a dick, I'd probably want to stick it in every hole. You know what I mean? Because there's seriously everything. Like I mean, I talk about it myself. I'm just like everything is like your cues in life are all through your dick. When your dick doesn't work, people are like, I guess I have a problem.
It's like
It's
having
not
like
like
a demon follow you around.
right. It's just like it's like another person. Yeah, exactly.
Take
man.
the feet pic.
And I know people are like, oh, you can take responsibility. It's like, yeah, you can, but like a lot of people can take responsibility for their shit. But I think a lot of shit that's like, I don't know. I just find because men like cheat more number wise.
but there were men ruining the president of the United States.
Right.
Got a blowjob for totally his fault,
yeah.
obviously.
Right.
I was like, bro,
They will ruin their
you're
lives.
the president. You're going to
Yeah.
ruin your life for
Right.
like random blowjob from some who's probably not
intern.
good.
Yeah, exactly. From some intern. It's just so crazy to me that's the thing. It's like crazy to me what you'll do, even though this is like, it's wrong, it's ethically wrong, it's not like, you don't want to be, you're not even thinking about that. So it's just crazy to me that it empowers them, people like that so much that they would just ruin shit around
Like
them.
so many lives ruined. But I've had conversations with other men who are basically like, if you could just turn it off and be like, for the rest of my life, I won't have sexual desires. They're like, maybe I would do that because maybe I would be better off.
Right.
Although
More
also, I think
productive
men
person.
would also stop going to work.
Right.
They would stop earning money. They would live in a
They're like, no,
cardboard
we're
box
all
on the
gonna
street.
live-
Yeah, they'd have an existential crisis because then it's like, well, what am I living for?
There'd be 20 dudes who lived in this apartment.
Right.
And they'd all just like,
Just
hang
play
out.
video games. There's literally
Right.
everything we do that is somewhat decent is to get laid.
Yeah. Well, I even think, I mean, yeah, if you look at that, like, that's why you're getting a lot of these incel-y dudes that are just kind of like lost now. Because it's like between the porn on,
Yeah.
on their phones and the video games and not like, and then, dude, so after the Charlie Kirk bye-bye incident, I was like, all right, I've seen clips of stuff, but I'm like, I don't know that world because I don't want to look into that world.
Yeah.
It's fucking toxic as fuck. So for hell of it, I looked up a Nick Fuentes video
Oh,
on YouTube.
no.
My algo's about to get insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Because I was just like,
Jeez.
what is this, dude? Like, I just want to know
I've
what's
never-
going on.
I always see his name. I don't even know what his stuff is.
I know what his stuff, like, I know of his stuff. Like, yeah, I know I'm a bitch and inferior and I should just go in kitchens and shit. And you know what I mean? And, he probably thinks
It's
I'm a
always the
lesbian.
men who aren't like impressive who are saying this.
Well, yeah, he's like, and also the funny thing, he's anti-immigration and he's Hispanic. His
Yeah,
name's
yeah.
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
He's from Florida or some shit. I don't know.
So many of them are like that.
So it's like it's these new like Republican Reagans on crack, and because in the 80s they had them. We had a show called was it Family Matters or something where you had the California family and Michael J. Fox was the Republican kid in the
Yeah.
hippie family. I wish TV would do more of that kind of shit. They should have a sitcom where there's like a Nick Fuentes kind of character, a son, and it's like
And
we
then
have
the whole family just beats the shit
shit out of them, right, or something. But it's like, because we're not talking about anything on TV. Back in the day, we used to. But there's, so I looked at this video, I turned out, I'm watching this clip, and then all of a sudden I found out it's a podcaster or a video vlogger that just takes Nick Fuentes' stuff and puts it up and then dissects it. So it's like, it's in a video within a video. So it's like, this
Is
guy's
he
like,
positive or is he negative about it?
no, he's positive for him. He's just like, see, this is some presidential shit he's about to say. Listen to this.
yeah.
And then they clip back to Nick Fuentes, and he's like, now, I don't know if you know this about me, but I never liked Charlie Kirk. I'm not even talking from a level. So they're doing this, and he's like, this is his awakening. This is his bringing out. And he's just sitting and he's potting about this. I'm like, bro, go touch grass.
Yeah.
Go get a nut. Like,
Yeah.
now I want him to go get a nut. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, get out of the house.
It would be good for the entire planet.
Planet.
Yeah.
And good for you, dude. Go outside.
Make a friend.
Make a friend. Go to a coffee shop. You know what? I'd rather you go play D&D,
Yeah.
you little nerd. Go play some Magic or whatever you want you to do. Or if you want to suck a dick, go suck a dick.
Yeah, go
I
suck
don't
a
know.
dick.
Like, it's just so crazy to me that these people I don't get the programming going on in their brain where it's like they could sit in a room like this all day doing video stuff like this and not go outside. I'm like, what are you
And they get
doing?
crazier and crazier with their opinions. And what happens is you get all stuck in your little wormhole. You go outside, people are pretty normal. But when you sit there in your room on your computer, then everyone's weird.
In your echo chamber where people are just watching the same videos and big upping like the same time.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like there's those Russian dolls, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, so you had Charlie Kirk, and it's like, of course, it was a psycho of a psycho that killed him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or unlived him. Sorry, I know. They don't like him. Nah. But I could see his blood gushing out of his hands, but I can't say tits on fucking Instagram. Okay, thanks, buddy. Thanks for that. Idiots. So ridiculous.
It's a family-friendly...
It's a family-friendly forum. We don't like to...
It is crazy how we're getting big brothered by the dumbest shit.
Oh, my God.
It's not like an evil person. It's just, and it's me because I want
stupid
views.
People.
So I won't say the thing on it because then my clip won't get views. So I just won't do it.
I don't get any views. Like, I almost am about to delete Instagram just because I hate it so much. I hate the forum. I don't like that. Anything that does really like viral is just basic bullshit. You're not saying anything. It's just you being like, when you're like down in it, it's like, what are you doing? You're not creating anything. You're not doing anything. And then it's also all brands now. So it's all selling, and I mean, I get it. Everyone's got to make their money. And don't get me wrong. I would like, like a cool brand to like, promote and stuff like that.
What's the best brand that could ask you to do a promotion for that?
Surfside. I love those iced tea drinks. They're fucking great. They're my summer drink. They were like the iced tea.
It's like an alcoholic drink, right?
Yeah, iced tea and vodka.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love those things, dude. I drank a shit out of them.
What happened to them when, like, and it sounds so old-fashioned, it's like if you endorse a product you actually liked and used. Like, everyone I see... like
Pacas, I like their socks. P-A-K-S, those shoes, the alpaca, like, supposedly they get it from Peru, and, they have, like, people that they know, you put their name. I don't know if it's legit, but they seem cool.
They say it's like free trade.
Free trade and shit like that, and I like their stuff. I wear their shit. I do shit like that.
It used to be that when a celebrity sold you something, you're like, oh yeah, Lisa Rinna probably does wear Depends or whatever.
Right.
She doesn't though.
Right.
That was the bad example.
The one I saw recently, like The Rock has his own tequila, and in the ad, he's like at the cactus farm chopping it down, and he's working it. I'm like, The Rock, you're not doing the tequila farming.
No, you're not.
And the thing is, what annoys me is you're already famous being an actor, whatever. Now you want to be a tequila mogul, and like you just get to put your name on it, and then now you're a tequila guy.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Same
Ryan
with
Reynolds
Kevin
does the same
Hart.
thing.
Kevin Hart will sell Shaq
Fabletics.
too.
Yeah.
Dude, he does everything.
All I see is his
cheese, everything. It's just like, dude, how many kids do you have? Like, what's going on? What do you need, dude? It's like, dude, the general will call him and be like, yeah, I'll do a commercial. It's like Snoop Dogg's the same way. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys.
He's doing Dr. Zismore
Like,
ads on Subway.
Fallon's the same way. Tim Heidecker did the best video on Fallon. He's like, oh, I've got 15 minutes. What's going on? Give me something. It's like, I love brands. It's like, who says that?
Yeah.
I love brands. I fuck with Adidas too, but I don't know if they're like, I wear Adidas everything. I'm a big Adidas bitch. But I don't know if they're
that's going to be your
ethically
True
good.
Blue endorsement, so you can actually, from your
Yeah,
chest.
I'll do
you
Adidas.
Actually do it.
I wear Adidas all the time. That's all I wear is Adidas.
Yeah.
I fuck with Adidas. New Balances for a minute. I like the Nike Cortezes, but I've never been a Jordan Nike person. I never been a, no. I don't like, I never fucked with Nike.
Or just,
Yeah, I like sneakers.
Yeah.
I love sneaks. I love that. I've dropped some money on sneaks.
It's really crazy. Like I didn't realize, the first time I realized that there was like a real culture around this was a line. Like a huge line.
Oh
for a
yeah,
sneaker
that.
drop. And
I never
was
done
like,
that.
what
I just
is
buy off the
this?
internet.
Yeah, well, I think that you can actually get better deals. And
Yeah,
like,
or outlets. I'll go to an Adidas outlet because you don't know. I've had the best shoes from Adidas outlet, and I can never found them again. There were these they're called Adidas Dragons, and they don't sell them in the States. But I found it and I wore those shoes to the ground, and I could never. They have the Gazelles, but I can't find these Adidas Dragons. It was from a different era of the. I think it was in the '90s, but I can't find them anywhere. But I do mess with the.
I get annoyed a bit at the sneakerhead culture just because I needed to buy basketball shoes because I was playing basketball that afternoon. And I went to this Nike store. Have you seen the Nike store in Soho? And it was like a museum of shoes. And I was like, I just want to buy a pair of and I couldn't even, I had to walk around and they're all like super expensive. I was like, can't I just buy shoes?
Right. You need a Sears or some shit. You just wanted to walk
that's
into
what I
a
wanted,
thing and just go buy shoes. No, I mean, first off, you're in Soho. So that's going to be part of that whole thing.
But it's why it works, right?
That's
To go
on
to
you.
thing.
That's on you.
Well,
It's
that's why it works.
Soho.
I was going at my lunch break. But I agree, not ideal.
Yeah, but I hear you. Another thing too, I like REI. I'm not even a big camper person, but I love that shit.
Well, their stuff is very high quality.
Yeah,
like,
they got
like, oh, I'm gonna have this.
and they're
forever.
a co-op. I fuck with co-ops.
Yeah, their workers just unionized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I fuck with anything unionized. I fuck with.
love that.
And it's so crazy too. Like the young people are all like anti-union. 2.
They talk to these young men.
They don't understand. They don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They didn't grow up with it. They're speaking the rhetoric and it's a reason why we're not educating people. You know,
but they're parroting these opinions which are totally against them, and they don't even know they're doing it.
They know.
And
I mean, union guys are fucking like following people that are anti-union. They're like, and it's like. Because what, your fucking masculinity bullshit? Like, did you see that shit Eric Adams was benching against
Oh my God.
And I was at home, and I'm not going to say who it is, because but he was just like, did you see that? You can't even bench it. I'm like, what are you talking about? First off, you don't live in New York anymore. Secondly, so stay the fuck out of it. Like, that's the thing, too. It's like, I get why those assholes that are on, like, any extreme are like, fuck you, the mom done, he's a terrorist, all that stuff. It's because they're afraid, because this could be like, an Arab Spring or like a spring of left,
More, they're probably more concerned that it will be a working class spring.
Yeah.
But when Eric Adams posted that video and he's like, look how much I can bench, and people were responding positively, I was like, oh my God, because when he posted it, I was like, this is hilarious. I can't believe he posted it. What an idiot.
What an idiot.
He looks so dumb.
People were like, yeah.
Look how much you can bench.
Look at bench. Exactly. But there's people like that, like I have relatives that would be like, oh my God, see that? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
I don't give a flying fuck.
He could have nothing.
I don't care.
He was indicted for corruption and banned by Trump.
And he's Trump's little bitch. I don't care. And then I got Cuomo the rapist.
Yeah, I don't care.
Living off of daddy's name. Your father was better. I liked Mario. Fuck you. Better. Mario did a better job. All right, you nepotism fuck. I'm just so ever. I'm just done.
And then Cuomo comes out and goes, Zoran, never baby. I was like, your dad's name is on the fridge.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, your dad created your whole legacy. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
He literally called Zoran never baby, and I was like,
what are you talking about, bro?
Do you know what that means?
None at all, at all. Like, all of them. I'm just so done. And it's just so stupid. I just, and that's the problem again with this shit. A lot of people just need to go outside and just, live and not be on here. It's just dumb.
But what's crazy is when you talk to someone, it makes me really sad, because I always advocate for Zoran, and then the facts they have are insane. I'm like, how don't you he's like, well, don't you hear he's going to get rid of all the supermarkets and make them all government owned? I was like, no, he's doing one government owned supermarket in each borough.
Right.
They're like, really? I'm like, that is literally what he's been saying nonstop.
Right.
And they're like, no, but he's going to make it all Muslim. I was like, what do you mean he's going to make it all Muslim?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, dude?
It's so... He's like a lefty, liberal, woke guy who's also going to impose Sharia law.
Yeah, what exactly? Are you saying all of a sudden I can't vote? And and also this is why I can't stand. It's like, they're all, let's put it this way. When you get a radical right person, they're all they're transphobic, right? But they're about science of biology of what is a man and what is a woman, but yet they don't believe in climate change. So you believe in the science of this, but you don't believe in the science of this. Yeah. Quit pickpocketing.
They also don't believe in the science of vaccines, but they believe in the science of everything else.
But you believe the science of a man is stronger than a woman. Why are they do? They should be playing together and all that stuff. And
they also don't even believe in the science of gender or of sex.
Well, they don't understand that there's a difference between gender and sex. Yeah. They don't
understand. That's the most frustrating argument to have.
They don't have the understanding. It's like, all right, there's gender, and then there's your sex. You're born with your sex, and then gender is a concept. Kind of like time is a concept. We put numbers together so we can, and then some asshole had to be like, we need a form. You need to check a box. And it's like all this putting in box shit, because we got to be able to put the form here and do everything's got, it's just Aristotle fucking mind shit.
And also the idea of okay, well, there are two, even if we're just going to talk about the sex, well, there are two sexes. And you're like, absolutely not. There are not. There are intersex people.
Yeah, there's intersex people.
And my understanding is that it's very difficult to know if people are intersex because if they don't test for it. Sometimes
also I'm not a scientist, so I don't fucking know. I don't study this.
But I have read that it's about as common as being a redhead, which is...
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it could be a quite common thing, actually,
to
have, 3 X chromosomes, be XXY.
I think we all agree there's far too many redheads.
Yeah, dude, they seriously, they need to go.
It's unnatural.
Yeah.
There are
freckly freaks.
There are 2 hair colors, no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
There's brunette and blonde, nothing in between.
None of this woke redhead
None of this
shit.
auburn bullshit. And there's no hazel, too. You either have blue eyes or brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Nothing in between.
I just don't understand why people. Well, I do. It's all projection at the end of the day. Everyone's just angry about something else that's deep inside them and won't look in the mirror.
Have you seen all the stuff?
Or their dick.
The right wing are terrified they're gonna fuck a trans woman.
Who?
Every time there's a woman on a thing, they're like, "That's a man." Have you seen this thing? Whenever
No.
all these women, and a woman is famous, so like that's a man. They said Michelle Obama was a man. They think Zendaya's a man.
Oh yeah, isn't that what's going on with what's her nuts with France's wife? They think she's a man.
Oh yeah, and
Candace, Candace Owens thinks that.
And she's getting sued.
She's getting sued by Macron too.
Okay,
but they got bigger problems right now. Their economy collapsed. Their government collapsed, which is so weird in France.
What's weirder about that?
Really?
Yeah, their government collapsed or some shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it works. The part like they put in a vote, and I forget the wording because I'm a stoner. But something happened, so their economy collapsed. Nepal's killing it right now. I wish we would fucking have that energy.
Yeah, me too.
My God, that was incredible, dude, watching those people.
Don't give Robin any ideas. Robin wants to die in a revolution.
I really do. I kind of do too, but we need young people. Like, too bad Luigi got caught.
Yeah.
He had
more in him.
He had more in him. He had more in him.
Fucking dobbed in. They snitched on him.
Snitch.
Dude, the snitching situation. Did you hear about the Texas A&M student that snitched on a professor about gender? He was doing this is the thing, it's college. You're supposed to be opening your minds and exploring shit.
Yeah.
Maybe suck a dick if you're a dude. You're trying to try shit out. It's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be questioning things. That's a place to be. So at Texas A&M, it's Texas A&M. There was a professor, I don't know what the thing was, but they were talking about gender, and then this student was recording his teacher, and said, I don't know what the student was. It was a he or she, I don't know, or they, I don't know what the fuck who it was, and was like, I don't feel comfortable. Our president says there's two genders, and we should be. It's like this new Nazism, like these young youth, whatever. And he's like, and the professor was like, well, he kicked the student out, and the student ratted on the professor, and the professor, the head of whatever, got all fired.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's so
crazy.
annoying that like the right couldn't win with their arguments legitimately. So now the president is just telling universities they have to change their opinion.
That's the thing. So I started watching Charlie Kirk videos to see, what did Charlie, who is this guy? I know of this schmuck, but who is he? And he was just basically trying to dunk on college students the whole time. Mm-hmm. One was with a Cambridge student who she was so intelligent, and she held her own. I think I've seen that one. That's one where, That's the one she's talking. He was like, if you want to talk about Muslims and how they treat women, we could talk about that. And she's like, yeah, but that's not what this argument is.
He has like five things he wants to say. Yeah, he deflects nonstop.
All the time. That's what he's.
Well, what is a woman? What is a woman?
And it's just like, and that wasn't what the debate started as, but that's what he constantly did. Mm-hmm. So, it's just crazy. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, the snitches thing. That's what gets me. It's like, why is this snitching? Like, how? That's another cringe factor that you don't have. You're snitching.
Yeah.
Like, that's so fucking.
Well, a bunch of people got fired because they commented about Charlie Kirk's death.
Yeah, MSNBC.
And they're going in and it's like, and then they're thrilled. I'm like, they're so hypocritical. And they won't even acknowledge it. You're doing cancel culture.
Dude,
You're canceling people.
You are. That's basically it. Well, I didn't hear what the MSNBC reporter said, but I work on NBC, and I'm going to rat it. I got a memo. I nearly quit yesterday. I got a memo from them that
don't
pissed
say
me.
Anything?
No, it said, we will not tolerate talking about, Charlie Kirk died for what he believed in, so we could do, I'm like, you didn't have to say anything. You sent out a memo about how we will not tolerate. I got pissed. I almost
well, you know what journalists we should be protecting? Maybe the ones in Palestine who are getting slaughtered.
Yeah, how about that one? That's not a journalist. Charlie Kirk wasn't a journalist.
No news organizations here give a shit. Now you care about journalistic integrity and safety.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, I almost, if I didn't have to be held hostage with health insurance right now, I would have walked away right today. That's how they all get it. That's why they don't want to give out free health care. Yeah. It's like then they have how we're going to keep them. Yeah, and then they also are like making us go back to the office starting in January. And it's like, we work better when we're their team. I'm like, bullshit. You just pay an extreme amount of money on real estate, and you want to fucking have people asses in seats so you can control us. Yeah. It's just so insane, dude. It is so insane. And I get so mad because it's like, I'm at fault too. I don't know what else. I can't do anything else. I'd rather go work at Trader Joe's. I started applying for Trader Joe's jobs, and I got turned down by 2 of them because I'm like, dude, well, I didn't put out I put my payroll resume up, and I'm like, all right, I just got to dig into my hospitality resume and build that up because I'm done, dude. I can't stand these cunts. I'm over it. They're all evil. CBS, NBC, all of them. They're all evil. They're evil. And well, they're not even evil. They're just like, They're evil in a sense because they are just like, this is how it is. This is this is what we have to do. And it's not about like, you have to be grown up, all right? We need to make money. And it's all about bored shit. And also, they don't want to admit it. Their numbers are not doing good.
No.
So they're fluffing, they're end-running their shit or releasing numbers on the weekend so it doesn't like have to hit the thing. So they're doing their own little fucking background bullshit.
No news people are doing well, right?
No news people are well. CBS is fucked. I heard now the Free Press is now interested in, CBS is interested in the Free Press. Bari, that's psycho.
$200 million for her
shit paper.
Basically a Substack.
Yes.
And
that's a good call. That's what it is. The Free Press. The Free Press, which is a bullshit.
They paid her how much?
$200 million. The same that they
to run the news division of CBS.
She's getting paid to do that. Okay.
Well, yeah. They bought. What happened is that they bought the Free Press, and they are folding it into CBS.
And the Free Press is a newsletter. Or?
Yeah, it's basically a Substack.
It's a Zionist Substack, basically.
That Jerry Seinfeld's daughter works at. So.
Yeah. But
the Substack had, I think, like 300,000 followers.
Yeah, she used to work for the New York Times.
She was trying to get fired from the New York Times many times.
So she did?
She was trying to so that she could say she got canceled. She's anti-woke.
Yeah.
And
she's lesbian.
They were like, we're not gonna cancel you. We're not gonna fire you. So
It's crazy that there's like Peter Thiel's a gay guy. And he's evil.
Evil.
It's like, I'm not saying gays are evil. It's just so funny. It's like those are the ones that are getting evil now. It's like, is this now full circle? Is this now
it's just
like
inclusive evil?
It's inclusiveness. Like everyone's like,
they're letting people.
It's not just a cisgendered thing. No. It's like, now this is equality.
Well, what's
this is actually equality now. You fought.
Now you're an evil
people
millionaire.
died at Stone. What is it? Stonewall? Stonewall. Yeah, Stonehub. Stonehenge. Died at Stonewall. So now Peter Thiel can create PayPal and Palantir to deport people.
What's the trans woman the Kardashian parent?
Freaking
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
With evil. You could be evil and trans.
You could be evil and trans. Exactly. It's totally equality. That's equality. That's pure equality.
Well, it's very annoying is that like our supposed like left side of the political spectrum is like they do identity politics. So they'll just pick. They're like here's a trans person, and they're
right.
Or here's
that's the problem too. Like the left, like that's. I think Mark Maron's new special said is right. Okay, so we've pronounced our way into fascism.
Yeah.
It's like you guys happy that way now? We're doing this. Which I gotta say, Mark was part of that too, though, because it's like, and that's another thing too. There's a problem. Like all these whiteys that are moving to Bushwick, and they're like, "I'm a lesbian now." It's like you don't know your ancestry, you don't know your story, so you're coming here and you're like, "This is who I am now," and it's like
identity now.
It's like, but no, you're not bringing. You know what I mean? Like the part of New York that made it cool was that people were from everywhere on the planet, and we're all stuck next to each other.
Yeah.
And we're all busting each other's fault, but like that's how certain neighborhoods became like Lower East Side became very Puerto Rican and shit, and they brought their fucking flavor. And then you have Chinatown that brought their flavor. You had Little Italy bringing olive oil. You know what I mean? And we had all this confluence of shit, and that's what made it awesome.
Yeah.
And now it's like you get these people from Wisconsin, and they don't know their thing. And they're just like, I'm just white. And it's like, no, what are like, you Polish? Like, what are you? What came over here? What came over here? And it's like, who, like, know your, like, my buddy does a lot of politics. And they gave out, many years ago, they gave out a survey. He's like, what's your ethnic story? Or, like, your story, your immigrant story. And all of them said, we don't have one. And he's like, you came from somewhere.
Yeah, you do.
You didn't like, you know what I mean? Like
and from not too long ago.
And not too long ago, and but they have no reference.
Yeah.
So constantly, so they come here and they're like, it's almost like we're for black people, but the way they think of black people is just like it's still kind of stereotype. Like you have no actually nuance or understanding of that, and then you're like fighting for the same people you're kicking out.
Yeah.
Because you want your matcha store, and you're making the rent prices go up. So I find them to be a part of the problem too.
I mean, that is one of the tough things about being a gentrifier. Because like in New York, I can't afford to live anywhere but where I would be a gentrifier.
Right.
And it's like you want to. I don't know. Yeah. And
that's why I never liked Bushwick. I never lived there. I was always a Queens person anyway.
Is that where you live now?
Yeah, I live in Queens. I live in Sunnyside. I love it there. And because it's always been Normalville for me. You get all sorts of people there, and I like that. And I like being off the 7 train. But and I was just raised like my mother hated Brooklyn.
She said no.
She's like,
absolutely not.
I just
I'm
was
a
always,
Manhattan girl.
yeah, she was just like always
Fuck
like,
that
fuck
borough.
Brooklyn. So it's just like we only went to Brooklyn to go visit my dead relatives because they're buried at Greenwood Cemetery, or we went to Sheepshead Bay a lot and Manhattan Beach out there a lot, and then other than that, we were in the Bronx or Manhattan. So yeah.
We should ask you about dating because that's technically.
Oh yeah.
what this podcast
Sorry,
is
we
about.
didn't.
I don't date.
Yes, hell yeah.
I don't date.
Well, if you were, what would be your? We talk about the dream or nightmare date. What would be your ideal date you could take it on versus like a nightmare date, the worst thing you could possibly imagine?
I don't even fucking know. All right, a dream date. Let me think about this. Rooftop movie.
Oh. Do you know
Yeah.
a movie? Or a genre or like a.
Maybe a 70s thriller.
Yeah. Oh,
Or like.
What's a 70s thriller? What's an example of it?
Like
like original.
like
West Side guy.
Rain Man. Is that the one? Or The Running Man? Like a 70s. I'm trying to
Oh,
think.
The Running Man.
Yeah.
With Arnold
That's like a
Schwarzenegger.
thriller.
Oh, not that one then. The one with Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, The Marathon Man.
Marathon Man.
Yeah.
Or like any like I like or like All the President's Men, like a newspaper, espionage film, like any like like Taylor Tinker Soldier Spy. It doesn't have to be 70s, but that kind of vibe. Or I'll go artsy. Ingrid Bergman. I like films, so I'm a cinephile. So I like any form of anything like that.
Right. So
Nightmare date.
What's the worst one? What's the worst thing you would hate?
I don't know. Going to I'm trying to think. The most basic thing on the planet, like waiting in line to go to a pizza place.
So you get picked up and they
Waiting in line
go.
for a slice and a
Waiting in line for
pepperoni
a
cup.
slice and a pepperoni. Like, yeah. Like, I think it's like the most date would be like a dude that's just a dud. He doesn't tip right.
Yeah, that's
He's too I don't know, is not confident in who they are. I don't even know. Like, it's just rude. I don't even know. I'm talking in thin air because I don't date. I really don't date. I don't date at all.
I've been talking about this lately because I've just talked to so many people, men and women, who like have described their dating situations, and I'm like, this sounds awful. And
Yeah, I don't hear anyone having, like, I for 1 minute was trying to date because I felt like this is something I had to do. Mm-hmm. And then after a while, I was just like,
you're like, oh, I don't have to do this.
yeah, and I didn't even date that well. I didn't date. Like, it was just going on things, and I was just like, this sucks. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't feel like this is not...
It's not for me.
And it's taking up time, and I don't have time. I already have a day job, and I do comedy,
And
which
energy,
is
yeah.
and energy, and I have to
How
go to
are
the
you meeting
gym, and
people?
I'm not.
No, when you were trying.
When I was doing the apps,
yeah.
I mean, in 1 minute, I was like, or maybe I'll just fuck people. And I banged one dude in a hotel room, and I left, was like, all right, that wasn't fun.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it.
You met him on Tinder or something?
Yeah, Tinder or something like that. We met at a hotel. I met at a hotel. I paid for the hotel because I was just like, I didn't want to, like, he was like, I'll come to your house. I'm like, I don't want you to come to my house.
Yeah.
And he was a douchebag, complete douchebag. It was fun just to like, but I wanted kind of a douchebag that I didn't want anything.
Like, I want to bang you out and get you out of here.
And then be out of here. And just, like, and just see where I am. Like, I just wanted to see, like, and I didn't like it. And I was like, this is lame. It was fine. I tried it.
Yeah.
Not
You're
into
like,
it.
Can I still have sex? Yes, I can.
But yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. I can still suck dick. I can still do these things. Like, it still works.
Still got another
I still
day.
got the thing.
These are still good?
Yes, they're still good. I can still do. I'm still flexible. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
I can still do this. When
Hell
I lose
yeah.
more pounds, it'll be better. So it's just kind of like that. But like after that, and then I realized it was just all like trying to get over someone. And I just got to the point. I'm like, I feel sadder.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was just like this, and I've never been that person where I was like, I have to do this to complete my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been that person, and I felt like that's what I was doing, but I didn't know if I was doing that. I didn't know if I was like hiding my way from it. I didn't know if I was just and it wasn't that. It was just that I don't know. And like people now are weird. They're like dating AI now. Like her is like actually
It's a real
happening.
thing, yeah.
I just read last night in New York Magazine or New Yorker. 85% people are now starting to have, like, I don't know if the percentage of what they were doing would rather have a relationship with an AI thing. And I find that so weird. And I just find it weird that people can't talk to people. Even comics annoys me. Like, if you're like, I get anxious when people talk to me. It's like, then get out of comedy. Yeah. Like, this is a social fucking thing. And this is also about us talking about humans and humanity and how we act and how we are. And if you can't, I just can't stand that. I don't like these people that are like, I'm just awkward around people and why are they talking? It's like, yeah, because you like entertain them. They want to talk. I don't care. If you're not I'm not a people pleaser. I'm just like, if you're not. And I think it's just because I grew up here. My mom's people come up to me all the time. People are approachable. They all, like, I always get people. So I don't get that. But when it comes to relationships, I suck at them. I don't like them. I don't like dating. I wouldn't mind a relationship. I need to learn from that. But I never really had one, to be honest with you. All my things, I'd flings.
Oh, yeah.
I'd hook up with a friend of mine. And then we're like, okay, we're doing this. But yeah, I don't date.
Yeah.
I don't date.
I think fewer people should, because I think a lot of people, it's kind of drilled into them, like you said, that it's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
And then they end up in these situations where, like, they're with somebody who makes their life harder, makes them more stressed, makes them feel bad about themselves. And the thought is just like, you wouldn't have that as a friendship.
Right.
Like, you wouldn't put up, like, maybe a boss or a coworker who really had to keep that job, but there's no other arena. Right. And now that we're in this position, I understand, like, back when women used to, like, need a man for a bank account, it would make more sense. But now we don't.
No, I mean, I would like to have a companion and shit, like a friend,
but an actual companion.
But an actual companion.
Who makes you feel like shit.
Yeah, exactly. And
somebody who causes you issues.
And I feel like dating, like the word itself, I hate it. Like, I hate the word itself. It's like dating. It's just like, it feels like a forced interaction. It's like, it's so weird to me that people are like, meeting each other and then be like, hey, let's go on a date, and I'm feeling you out and I'm feeling you out. Maybe we'll fucking have the rest of our lives together. It's just such an odd. I almost prefer the old school style of you hitting me over the head and I wake up and you're there in the cave.
What old school is that?
I don't know.
Really old. Caveman style.
Like, I'm like talking like that.
I don't know that I would have had a lot more. I wouldn't have had a lot. I don't know how much stamina I would have had, because we met when I had just ended like a very, very long relationship.
Oh,
so
wow.
I was in my slut era. I was like, this is so fun. I'm meeting everybody. Like, you know.
I never had that. I never had that slut era. I talk about that on stage. It's funny, and the younger ones don't do slut eras anymore either.
They're not fucking.
They're not. Well, supposedly, I don't know. I want to do a man on the street talking to college kids and high school kids just to find out what the fuck's going on.
Guys doing?
Like, what are you guys up to?
Adderall, that's it.
Yeah, I just want to know what they're doing.
We talk about the Gen Z stare.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
When I was barking for the show, I'm like, hey, and they're just like.
Yeah, they don't. They're just doing this all day, so they're just like constantly. Their face is stuck like that.
And I feel like I'm offending them by being a real life person.
Yeah, like, right. Talking to my face?
Yeah. So I don't.
Just call me.
When it comes to dating, I'm kind of nervous. It's like I have to date an older, like not date. The relationship, I think. I just wanted something that's like we're friends, and then all of a sudden it starts blooming into something. That's how I always envisioned how this shit would go. But so far, and being a woman and comedian, I don't get, and especially with the way I am, and I'm a maniac on stage, I don't get, dudes are either like, I fuck with you, dude. It's never like, oh, I fuck with you, dude. It's always like, yeah, dude, you're funny as shit. And the girl's like, yeah, you're really funny. And then, and occasionally I get a hot group of girls. They're like, you're so, because I say shit that they don't say. So they're just like, it's so true. Becky, is she right? Like, right? You know what I mean? And then they do fucking getting ready with me videos talking about women's suffrage. It's just like, it's so weird, But yeah, I never get dudes that is like, that was really interesting. That's the interesting stuff you're saying. Hey, like, can I buy you a drink? I never, ever, 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 ever get that.
I think most of the female comics we've had on have said they don't really get approached by men after shows.
No.
I think men are like, it's probably really intimidating.
Yeah, and especially with me, because I'm very fierce. I find I've had dudes that I've been attracted to have said that it's like you're very pushy. And I realize now it's like, oh, that's a you problem.
Yeah.
I mean, because
pushy is like an interesting verb.
Yeah,
that's
very, especially when you're telling that to a woman. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I mean, I get it. Maybe I'm too overwhelming for some, but I kind of don't care.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I know.
But there are definitely so many men who are like that, and it's like, oh, that's fine, then you won't be with that one. Because he's just like,
no. I need an equal. Like, I need an older dude that has maybe kids and has his own job, and it's like, babe, you're going to go camping with the boys, go have fun.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here. Go have your own life. I think there's a lot of people that are like, but we're going to go to brunch on Sunday, and then we're going to It's like, wait. It's like, no, I want an individual that has his own life, and then we can, like, have the, not have the stresses.
But there's so many people who don't do that, and it's really sad when you see them. Like, I've seen women do this. Maybe it's men as well. But they're like, no, my whole life will be my man's life.
Right.
And it's like, I'm gonna have his friendship group, and they kind of.
I'm gonna have his sports teams. I'm gonna wear his jersey.
They bring nothing to it, and I'm like, you should be happy by yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Or go figure out who the fuck you are.
Yeah. What do you like?
What do you like? What do you like? You know what I mean?
There's nothing hotter than when you meet a woman and she's like, yeah, I'm going to go see my friends. You're not invited.
Yeah.
And because I'm independent, I have my own stuff. You're like, great.
Right. Yeah, that's what I would think too. But I don't know. I don't.
But so some guys are just weak, and this is the whole this right wing alpha male thing where it's like you need a woman who's subservient. It's like, sorry, you're a little bitch who can't impress people with the wiles alone and needs to force them.
And then you have people like so far left. It's like they're cuckery. You know what I mean? That are just like. And like, you know what I mean? And then it's like the Park Slope dad. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, what happened to you?
What's the Park Slope dad?
Park Slope dads are like the guys that are wearing like, has the,
baby sling.
The baby sling or the canvas tote and maybe holding like a matcha. And then I'm dog sitting my buddy's dog. It's a little dog. It's a little guy, not even like she's the most docile thing on the planet. And she just like waves her tail and she's just like, so this child came up and I see the parents and the mom's just quiet pushing the stroller and the dad's like running up and he's holding all of his shit, the kid's shit. And I'm like, hey buddy, I'm like, you can pet him. He's very friendly. And the dad's like, wait. And I'm like, I just said the dog's friendly. Mm-hmm. I'm like, the dog actually likes humans more than people. And he goes, well, some people like their dogs more than humans. And I'm like, yeah, in this case, yes. Yeah. And it's just like, but they're very like they read the New Yorker every weekend. They think they're like very, very open and whatever. And they have the canvas bag and they spend, kind of limousine liberals. Yes, that's the best way to put it. The 90s Democrat kind of way, that kind of thing.
We love all kinds of people, but please do not integrate our school.
Exactly, kind of like that. It's all good until you, show up with your quarter water and all that stuff like that.
Immigration's great, but no Venezuelans in my high school.
Kind of like, not in my backyard. Yeah, NIMBY. Kind of like that Boston
What's
kind
NIMBY?
of thing. Not in my backyard. It was a whole movement that's the NIMBY movement. I guess when was that, in the 80s?
I feel like it's been a saying all this time.
Yeah,
but
it's been around for a minute. It was big in Massachusetts because they're big on that.
I'm big on.
Well, they're just very like the Kennedys. It's like we're liberal until and it's like because you have a maid.
Yeah.
That's from Peru. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that.
Our hypocrisy.
But if they fucked one of your kids,
daughters.
you would, exactly. I know, man. Those fucking,
evil.
Kennedys. Those people were fucking evil. So were the Roosevelts did their fucking thing
Kennedys,
too.
what they do to that daughter?
They
lobotomized her.
Yeah.
Because she was too promiscuous and she had a personality, so they lobotomized her.
They're like, not this, not
this,
lady.
exactly.
So also, they lobotomized RFK Jr. as well. That's crazy. And
shit. I know. That's why he fought. That's why he's got that because it's like kind of like he's part zombie.
They were trying to get to the worm.
Exactly, and they didn't get all of him, so he's half snipped.
Like, how did he become like? How does he have a
so
following with
funny.
that voice?
I don't even know, dude. And it's also Cheryl. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch?
No,
are you serious? You're fucking psycho.
He just like must have a great.
There is a great reel. I think you saw it where she's at dinner and he pretends to be Cheryl and
it's so good. I love so good.
And he's like, but he's making no more blue M&Ms. Like, there's going to be no more blue M&Ms. They're like, yeah, but Cheryl, the vaccine. So he goes, yeah, but no more blue M&Ms.
I'm glad you said that. It's so good.
Good.
But I don't get how she walks
like
around.
A billionaire on her own. Like, so I just feel like he must dick her down so good that her brain is gone.
I would think that's I think
she has the brain worm as well.
Maybe she has a brain worm too. Maybe, but maybe it is good dick.
It's got to be something.
It's got to be good dick.
I refuse to believe he gives good dick. It makes me sad.
I know. I think he's like
he's jacked.
He sucks the sexiness out of. But I think any man who's that old and jacked, you're just like he's on more testosterone.
Yes.
Than any of these swimmers that he's mad about.
Yeah.
And
there's this right-wing post I keep seeing, and it shows the old Department of Health secretary who was this woman who was out of shape, but like a medical professional. And then they go, who would you rather? And it's like the doctor.
The doctor.
The one who's a medical doctor.
Yeah, no. They always do that shit, and it's like the same moving with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They'll show the comparison of Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like because it's a shot of him and his kid, the one that's in White Lotus, together, and then I guess they have another son, and it's with Maria Shriver, his ex, and the son's with, and I guess he's more heavy set. And it's like, who would you rather be raised by? From one picture, I'm like, who the fuck? First off, who are you? Who's this person that spent the day to make this? Like, this is what you spent your day. This is your arts and crafts. You spent how many? And also I think too, the internet. Like, I believe almost in that dead internet theory.
It's all bots.
I kind of do. I think Instagram, there's no way. Some people are liking 10,000 likes for a video where a chick is hot, is just talking about bullshit. And I'm like, Who are these people?
Yeah.
Like, who are the?
Bot farms.
I think they're bots. I don't think there's a lot of legitimacy on this shit anymore.
You could see that, or I noticed that even more, like when it came to like when I was paying attention to Israel Palestine stuff.
Yeah.
And then like you just see the same comment again and again.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, these are, and then you go look and you're like, oh, it's a bot.
And you're
Bot.
like arguing with a bot. You're like, oh, what am I doing?
Right. It's weird. So with dating too, I just don't. I'm not saying I'm not. Like, if I met a dude, I would not date him. It's just that. Also, I'm working on that, too, because if I ever had a dude, like, I don't know, sometimes when I was younger, when dudes would try to hit on me, I'd be like, fuck off. Because I just didn't even like the style. I was just like, I know what you're doing. This is not even, like, interesting.
I'm not impressed by this.
I'm not.
I do not like it.
Exactly. So I think I was at fault, too, for a lot of it. But, yeah, now I'm older, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't care.
I mean, I have read that single childless women are the happiest. So
Yeah, I mean,
I think it seems probably dead on.
I think so. Once I make more money, I think I'll be. I mean, the people, money's not happy. It's like, yeah, I need more money. Money will make me much more comfortable.
But it's also like where you're at, where we're at in terms of like with comedy. It's like, it's like this is such a tough part where you have to do the two jobs.
I have to do the two jobs.
When it's just the one job, I think happiness would be easier.
Exactly. I'd have so much more happiness if I didn't have my day job. If I just had to do comedy and make videos and make movies and shorts and all that shit like that, be so much more happier.
I get annoyed, not annoyed, but when people who have made it, they're like, oh, this is tough. I'm like, you don't have a day job. Like,
dude, I'd give my left hit. I'd give my left hit.
You're making a lot of content because you have the hours of 9 to 6.
Exactly, to do that.
I got to go home and spend 4 hours and neglect my wife if I want to do anything.
Right.
To get anything done, and that's like on top of actually doing sets.
Great. That's why I give you guys a lot of credit, and I give you credit for, you know what I mean? Because it takes a lot of time. I don't have time to give right now. I really don't. Like, my whole waking day, I wake up, I hate my piece of shit job. I cry in the morning, having this piece of shit job and having to work for the devil, and I do what I have to do, and then I'm trying to make a clip to make by time, because 3 o'clock is when my time, even though I'm only gonna get 50 likes and 0 shares, and all my followers are comics, God bless you, but you're not paying my bills. So it's like, I'm still fucking doing this bullshit, because I have to.
Because you have to.
And, and I'm trying to do that, and then I'm also, by the way, I'm also trying to write new comedy, and I'm also trying to, get my spots. I'm also trying to reach out to bookers. I also have a special in the can that I'm trying to friggin' figure that out and edit. So it's just like, I don't have time. I don't have time for bullshit.
Especially for like a bad date.
For a bad date, and also when I fall hard, I fall hard. Like, I am.
So you're worried, you're protecting yourself.
Yes, 100%. I am protecting my career, my energy, and I have to get healthy with that too. I'm in therapy. I have to get healthy with that because I did have a lot of attachment issues and shit like that. I'm aware of that. So there's a lot of things I have to work on, but I can't. It's too fragile right now. I'm balancing too many things right now. I got an older mom that's maybe go any day, so it's like I got to fucking pay. It's too much. It's too much.
You're describing the beginning of a Hallmark movie. You're about to meet the guy.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't even have time for a guy right now.
Patrick Dempsey.
I haven't had time for 44 years, so you know what I mean? And also, I've not picked the best people, too. So it's like I also had to work on a lot of myself because I think that's a reflection of, of you. So, I'm getting healthy with that. And I'm also trying to lose this weight, which I have to get. Oh, and by the way, I'm trying to find time to go to the gym in between all that bullshit and it sneak away. I'm all like, I'm supposed to be working right now. I'm not working. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm constantly... Yeah, so I'm kind of unhappy now, but I'm hoping that, once I don't need a day job, I think that'll just make me so much more happier.
I'm trying to go down to 4 days a week at work. I don't know if you're able to do that, but that's something I want to try and segue in, even though I get less money, but just like...
I'm trying to find maybe a part-time situation.
And just swap out entirely.
Because
and then you just take a hit financially, but you're like, it's worth it because I get to have the time.
Kind of. Like, I'm getting to that point. I'm trying to save as much ducats I can. Like, I'm using January as my, like...
The cutoff.
But I keep on moving the cutoff because it's like, now I did the special, now I got to pay for this. And then I'm also trying to do man on the street shit, which is going to cost me loot. So it's like, I still have to find a way of making revenue. Because, God bless, New York gives me spots, but it's not enough to pay my bills. I can't have depend on one club. And I don't want to depend on clubs, man. I want my own fucking audience.
Of course.
So I don't,
kill that man on the street stuff.
Yeah, thanks, man. I want to talk to college. I just want to know what the fuck these kids are doing.
What are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing? Are you fucking? Because I'm reading in, like, I don't believe. They say you don't fuck. Do you agree with this? Like, I almost want to bring New Yorker articles and be like, these are what these chumps are saying.
That's funny.
Is this legit?
So
That's a good bit. You should do it. Hey, this guy says you aren't spending money. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Are you guys doing shit? Yeah. It's like, is this really true? Because I think that's full of shit. Like, what does a 35-year-old know about you?
Shit about you.
Yeah.
You and your jump set?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I want to go because I'm like, who are these kids? I want to know what's going on. You know, I think this is bullshit.
And we always talk about it. Our generation, I'm always like, do you hear about the Gen Z? There's none in the room. I'm just describing them. I'm like, you hear what they did? It's like, well, they're not even here.
They're not even here. That's what I'm saying. And I don't want to be this boomer that's like, the young kids. And it's like, and I don't blame the young. They are the product of where their environment from. Mm-hmm. I think millennials are tools. Like parent millennials, they suck. Yeah. They're the helicopter parents. They're the ones that watched
Soft
Friends.
Parenting.
They're the ones that fucking had basic energy. They're the pumpkin spice idiots.
Yeah.
They're all these schmucks. And you created your kids. And some of these kids went through COVID in high school. They can't count. They didn't fucking, you know what I mean? They didn't go and they didn't get to have a prom. They didn't get to have those things. So I don't blame, now they're doing TikTok dances. I don't, like, what the fuck was going to happen? What were they going to do?
Yeah.
What were they going to do? I don't know. You know what I mean? I kind of feel bad for them.
We broke them.
Yeah, I really feel bad for them. So it's like, I really want to know what the fuck's going on. Because I just want to, like, and I think we need more human shit. We need to be more human, and we need to fight these bot bullshit, and we need to not make that the norm. I don't want to date a fucking AI little thing that, like, I saw it on a subway. There are these things that it's like, I don't know what they're called. I took a picture of it because I was just like, is this really going to happen?
Is it a video screen?
It's not a video screen. It's like a necklace.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. And it's like you talk to it. But
yes.
I don't know if it's meant to be a companion, but you can ask it for stuff.
Yeah, it's meant to be a companion.
Wear it as a necklace.
It's only because it's a speaker and stuff.
And it's a speaker.
It's the CPU.
To it.
Friend. It's called Friend.
What
It's this.
Fuck.
Someone who listens, responds, and supports you. That's a friend.
That's a friend.
That's not. Is that their legs there? I don't see a heartbeat on that. It's a necklace with an orb on it. It's
that's
like
listening to you.
That's listening to you, and then repeats back what you want to be. It's like, dude,
and it's gonna sell your
and that's
data.
The thing. The problem. It's like people can't deal with friction anymore. It's like if they can't deal with it. It's like, dude, it's okay to have friction. That's how things grow. Just they don't like friction, and that's what And grit is out the window, and friction, and everyone wants things that are like that. Easy. Like South Park does it the best one. They did a thing where Towley and the guy and Kyle's dad or Stan's dad, and he talks to AI to help him out, and it's perfectly done because it's like, I think that's a very good idea. Why are you using this? And it's the most ridiculous outcomes. Like we want to create a movie. They're like, that is a wonderful idea. You should create a movie. And it's just like.
Well, I don't know if Robin hates when I use ChatGPT. I have to use it for work sometimes, but it does that. Whatever you say, it goes, great idea, Julian.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was a great idea.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. So that's what people want. They just want simpletons.
It was coded that way because people have positive. I think it's almost time. That's almost we are. I was going to say, we're going to release this when your special comes out, I think, right?
I don't know, dude. I keep on saying it's going to probably be somewhere we're going to probably do it in November because I'm going to get the edit done and then I'll probably, so November-ish it'll be out.
We can hold off on releasing this until then, just if it helps.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, I mean, if it helps at all, but I mean, we have a backlog of episodes, so whatever's good for you. So the special is out now. It is out this week.
Oh, yeah, sure, exciting. Maybe. I have no clue. All right.
It's right today. Whatever today is, it's Christmas. Yeah. It's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Where can people follow you?
JLev Comedy on Instagram, but my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. I'm trying to build my YouTube. Better. I like YouTube. Yeah. I think it's a better, and there's more comedy fans on that. Yep. So YouTube, JLev Comedy, Jessica Levin. I'm on TikTok too. I like TikTok as well. JLev Comedy. I'm JLev Comedy on the whole thing. Awesome. JLEV Comedy.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
No, thank you, man.